Waking up, the action does. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. Breaking in, shaping up. Then it's a revolution, I suppose. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa.
Well, weather always a concern here in the plains. Lightning striking in the distance. Oklahoma, no stranger to thunderstorms. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. And now, for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Serge Ibaka in this one?
It didn't take long for Serge Ibaka to establish himself as one of the best in the league. He has impeccable timing, and he's so athletic and tall with long arms. So he's really able to bother offensive players. Ibaka space D, and on offense, he's got no problem banging down low for extra possessions or putback dunks, and he's becoming a little more polished in his face-up game.
Well, Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. And many happy returns to Serge Ibaka, now healthy in the lineup and ready to roll.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, it is really good to have this guy back in action because now they're in a position where they have a chance to regain and recover the earlier playoff seeding that had kind of gotten away from him when he wasn't there.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark. It sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
And Cleveland making a change here. And here's Westbrook, averaging 22 points a game. Jackson. Ibaka. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
It looks like despite the injury he's got, he's still able to deliver, and that's what he's showing us right now.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Mike Brown. What's the news there, Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. It'll be exciting to see how they fare against a talented defensive unit, and that's his focus to make sure they're successful. He said it might take us a little to create the best shot opportunity, so we have to be patient and selective with our shots. Use that shot clock to our advantage. Guys, he's preaching patience and discipline offensively.
Hey, Doris, thanks. Steve, Clark, how do you best throw a defense like this off balance to enable yours to get comfortable?
If you need motion, you can't get too stagnant offensively. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And then the other part of that, too, to be ready to take good shots whenever they come available. I like the way he initiates the pick and roll for his try to see whether he comes off the screen and takes the shot himself or feeds it inside to the screener. An easy basket is typically the result.
And that one falls for Jackson. And Cleveland making a change here. Jackson hits both of them. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dellavedova, guarded by Jackson. Now the dish to Bennett. And they get it, and he gets it to go.
You can't pass up that kind of look.
Here's Westbrook. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. stolen by Waiters. Here we go, James heading to the hoop. A big dunk at the end of the break.
Terrible transition defense there. I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Here's Jackson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. In Oklahoma City. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, Steve, Clark, what do you think?
It's pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter. Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
The chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Well, for Oklahoma City right now, they got Telfair, Anthony Morrow out there with Nick Collison, and Jeremy Lamb, and it's Skortsanitis in at the 5.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked. And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defense. Attack, try to come up with more steals.
Moment here now for an injury report. Update on Kyrie Irving from Doris Burke. Doris, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. The news is not good at all. It looks like a broken ankle with additional injury to the surrounding connective tissue. A return on this one is out of the question, and he could be on the shelf for a long time.
All right, Doris. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope he's back out on the court soon. Yeah, but it's a tough process, Steve, and with any luck for him, it'll be a short one.
Drops for Lamb. Perkins is checked in for the Thunder. And Lamb drops them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Now, Kevin, I'm all for aggressive defense, but they were over the top in that game and wound up in a lot of foul trouble. Well, Steve, you and I both know it, Kevin as well. There's a difference between being aggressive and being reckless. Clearly, they were the latter.
In the second quarter. Now Telfair. And there's the feed to Morrow. And he gets it to go. Morrow's got his first 2 points of the night. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Allen outside. He dishes it to Thompson. The jump hook. Thunder with the rebound. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
Well, they rolled them in that game, and it was mostly due to the big rebounding advantage they had.
Lamb passes to Telfair. Hangs home the trifecta. Telfair's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Allen with it. He kicks it to Bergeron. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Deep. And no good trying to get that one. Second quarter into the tight one. Thunder lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Scott, and looking at the remainder of this basketball game, what are you asking from your group offensively?
Just keep moving the ball, keep attacking, don't hold the ball. You don't have a shot or a pass, you got to drive it and kick it,
Coach, thank you so much. Guys, never good when the ball sticks.
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, make sure to stay tuned in for halftime, and we'll be back right after that. Now, by Sprint.
Hi, and welcome. Halftime report coming your way with an excellent game going on in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City up on top against Cleveland. Nice job of sharing the rock, making plays for one another offensively. On the other hand, Cleveland also been giving it their best. Through 2 quarters, their offense has been simply unstoppable. Bucket after bucket after bucket after bucket after bucket, you get it. Anderson Varejao certainly playing well so far. He hasn't put up overwhelming numbers, but without him, where would they be so far in this one? That's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send us back out. Start of the 3rd quarter.
The Sprint halftime report on Sprint. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. And Varejao. And wing. Cavaliers, they off a good Brooklyn.
Kevin, they constructed a defensive game in that game, and it was apparent powerless. This is a good way to put it, Steve. We're uncontested basket time. So
Here's Varejao. Durant, the last basket. That one, Braun.
that drives them.
The basket over a minute played. For Jackson. Thompson's back. To Thompson. That's good. O'Brien, 5 points.
We go. That gives us. And there have been 2.
Now here's Jackson. 13. Brook. And a nice assist. Grant. And it's 6 for Russell Westbrook.
They are packed, guys. Fielding starting to this crowd. Now they're just fired up. What came down the stretch?
It's the funniest game. End of 3. I won. Got our State Farm assist to the game, and yes, it was by a talented. Here's Court, Brook, and Adams is out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. To West. And Allen picks him up defensively. Westbrook against Adams. The clock. From
Boy, from too inconsistent with that. That's a make if he's going to.
Cleveland moving the ball around. To Allen. Wood. And out of Thunder.
Oh, that certainly could be. Those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team
West Durant. Foul call that time. Chances at the free throw.
Defense. I like. He left him no choice but there.
Put them up right. Change here. Verazquez checked in. And he hits. And now it's a
Tremendous foul line edge. Always
Felix Jackson. Out to the right. Thompson. From 50 away. And it comes.
And it is very dangerous open like that. Lucky.
Westbrook again. Back to Westbrook. Here. And what was about? Not a right there. Now. Oh, he couldn't make that shot. Force overtime. Post game. Nail tight. Able to come up down the stretch.
Also, congratulations on this win. Factors of in control of this.
We did a good job. Defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Thank you for the guys.